I want to talk to you about something. 6 months ago, I quit my antidepressants cold turkey, and I was surprised at how well it worked out. Usually, I crash really hard at some point. Like, I'll be doing fine for, like, I don't know, a month or something. And then I will, like, tank. I will be, like, in a hole, and it won't be okay. And I'll be like, okay, I give up. Like, I'm not gonna go back on him. This time is very different. And I don't even know where to start, clearly. But basically, this time is like a slow turning down when I need to be slowly turning up. And I don't know how to deal with that, honestly. I really need to get my life back on track. I really need to find a way to sustain myself again, and I need the energy to do that, and I need the drive, the fire, the passion. I have that in my heart. I have that floating around in the back of my mind, but every day I struggle to go to sleep because my mind will not shut off. And every day I struggle to wake up because I went to bed too late. And then every day I struggle to work because I don't have the energy when I need the energy. And as soon as it's time not to work anymore, or as soon as I'm working on something other than work, then I can do it. And it is so frustrating. Because now it's happening even when the work is creative. Now it happens even in things that I think I'm passionate about. But at the same time, I have to reconcile with the fact that when I was really burnt out working my tech job and on the antidepressants, it was still happening. Like, there were things that I wanted to make happen in my life, and I wasn't able to make them happen. I wasn't able to get myself to make them happen because all day, like some weird defense mechanism against myself or against my future or something, like my body would just refuse to grant me the energy to do anything. And so that's where that last, like, depressed real thing came from. This, like, hardly a YouTube short, it's like YouTube longs. Which is the reason why I think no one will watch it, but I still had to do it. I hope that makes sense. It is unclear where my life is going. It has been for the last few years unclear to me. Anytime a career coach or something, or somebody asks me what I want to do with my life, I struggled to answer them. And I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, I genuinely feel like I cannot will myself to do what I need to do in my life to get it moving forward, even when I am doing things to move my life forward. It is so weird. I know I'm going to look back on this part of my life and wish I could be here longer. But right now, it's like, it's like I want to make amazing work, and right now, this is all I can make, is this, like, what feels like complaining to the few people who will watch it. And that's a weird place to be. I know in the last one I promised you a camping video, and this is not a camping video. I'm still working on it, but I got really lucky this week, and I got busy. Photo work fell out of the blue, so I've been working like nonstop for a day and a half on a half day shoot. So it was like 48 hours of very intense work. I got a wedding that I'm really, really looking forward to this weekend, and I'm super, super happy for the friend of mine who's getting married. I had a dear friend reach out to me pretty recently to shoot some product for him, and so I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I have work, and if I did the math, and if I had a week like this every week, or for most of the weeks out of the year, I'd be making over 6 figures. That's pretty fucking cool. Even if this is the 1 week this year where this happens, even if I have to go back to some regular job, even if I have to go back to not moving towards myself at some point in the future, this week feels like a microcosm of the life I could live someday. And that's really cool. I know these videos are not for the audience, and that's sort of a selfish thing, especially when I've set expectations that I'm going to be making things that uplift you and feel good. But I just want to tell you from this perspective, sort of at my lowest. It's definitely not as low as I've been, but it feels like a dull, numb kind of low. And I'm sorry to those of you who know exactly what this feeling is like. But I just want to tell you from this perspective. I just want to show you that I'm living proof that it does get better. It's just that it sucks, but right now I have to tell you that from the low point. But it gets better. I've seen it. So if you're struggling, me too, but we get through it. It's gonna be all right. Yeah, that's it for now.